I'm Arav, and you're watching One World News. The controversy surrounding the NEET-UG 2026 paper leak continues to dominate headlines. But the debate has now moved beyond education. It has turned into a national discussion on student protests, accountability, freedom of expression, and political responsibility. Today, we bring you the two biggest developments in this story, along with a balanced perspective on why this issue is creating such intense discussions across social media. Let's begin. News point 1. Student protest group issues deadline over first the student-led group known as the Cockroach Janta Party, which played a key role in organizing nationwide protests following the NEET-UG paper leak controversy, has now issued a deadline to the government. The group has demanded that all FIRs registered against peaceful protesters be withdrawn and that detained students be released. According to reports, they have asked the government to act within the specified deadline. The NEET controversy has already resulted in several major developments, including the cancellation of the examination, a fresh retest, the formation of a task force to recommend examination reforms, and the resignation of the Union Education Minister. However, the protests have also sparked controversy. Some videos showing protesters allegedly using objectionable slogans against Prime Minister Narendra Modi went viral on social media, drawing criticism from BJP supporters. At the same time, statements made against the RSS also triggered strong political reactions. While some states have reportedly begun withdrawing cases against certain protesters, the government has stated that peaceful demonstrators should not face unnecessary action. Anchor's neutral view. From my perspective, every democracy gives citizens the right to raise their voices peacefully. At the same time, every protest also carries the responsibility of maintaining dignity and respecting the law. Genuine demands deserve to be heard, but inflammatory language or actions can shift attention away from the real issue. Ultimately, the focus should remain on ensuring a transparent and trustworthy examination system for students. News point 2. Student leader Abhijit Deepke leaves India after protests. The second major development involves Abhijit Deepke, founder of the Cockroach Janta Party and one of the prominent faces of the NEET protest movement. Deepke led protests that began at Delhi's Jantar Mantar and gained nationwide attention. The movement demanded accountability after the examination leak, justice for affected students, and reforms in India's examination system. Following weeks of protests, Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan resigned on July 25, 2026. Reports also suggest that the government announced compensation measures, examination reforms, and steps towards withdrawing certain cases against protesters. Soon after these developments, Abhijit Deepke left for the United States while reportedly recovering from typhoid. His departure has created mixed reactions online. Supporters believe he successfully achieved the movement's objectives and deserves appreciation for raising students' concerns. Critics, however, question whether leaving the country immediately after such a significant movement sends the right message. Meanwhile, Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation itself has become a subject of debate. While many praised his education reforms, including changes in NCERT textbooks, others criticized those decisions and viewed them differently. In his resignation, Pradhan reportedly referred to the ongoing unrest and what he described as anti-national forces. Anchor's neutral view. This entire episode reminds us that public movements often have multiple narratives. Some people celebrate leaders who mobilize public opinion, while others question their decisions after achieving their goals. Rather than judging individuals based only on social media trends, it is important to evaluate the facts, the outcomes, and the long-term impact of their actions. The larger priority should remain restoring students' confidence in India's education system. The NEET controversy is no longer just about an examination. It has evolved into a wider conversation about governance, accountability, student rights, protest culture, and public trust in institutions. As social media continues to amplify different viewpoints, separating verified facts from opinions has become more important than ever. What do you think? Should the focus now be on closing this chapter with reforms, or is there still more accountability that needs to be ensured? Let us know your views in the comments. I'm Arav, and you're watching One World News. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.